There are three children shared between the daytime television host and her husband, actor Mark Consuelos. Kelly Ripa has always been refreshingly honest and rarely shies away from discussing aspects of her personal life on air. Known for her candor, she often weaves family stories into her workday conversations. Following her confident return to the show on Monday, the ABC favorite appeared once again alongside her husband and co-host, Mark Consuelos. As she often does, Kelly made a lighthearted confession about her children's very different upbringings while discussing the idea of one day becoming a grandmother. Since both she and Mark hope to enjoy grandparenthood in the future, the couple took a nostalgic walk down memory lane, reflecting on their own experiences as parents and on the well-being of their three children. Joaquin is 22, Lola is 24, and Michael is 28. During the conversation, Kelly and Mark acknowledged, half joking, half reflective, that they had spent noticeably more money on their daughter than on her brothers, despite raising all three children in the same household. Kelly laughed as she admitted, "I'm going to reveal something right now, just between us. Our sons will never know. But when you think about it, we definitely spent more on Lola's food and care than we ever did on the boys." She went on to explain how their sons were often given hand-me-downs. "I'd say, 'Here, you can wear your brother's outfit from 8 years ago. Just roll up the bottoms, it'll be fine.' But Lola, their only daughter, was different." Kelly joked that if she didn't get what she wanted from her mother, she would simply go to Mark, and if that didn't work, one of the grandparents would inevitably step in. "She's clearly very good at closing deals," Kelly teased, adding that they were often amazed by her impressive negotiating skills. Even though all three of their children now live away from home, Kelly and Mark remain deeply connected to them and make time for regular visits. Michael, an actor, lives in Brooklyn, the borough closest to his parents' home. When Lola travels from London to New York City, she stays with her parents on the Upper East Side. Since earning his bachelor's degree earlier in 2025, Joaquin has remained in Michigan. Like his older brother, he aspires to pursue acting and frequently visits his parents. When Kelly and Mark appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers in July, they spoke candidly about their children. When asked whether anyone at home was watching live, they both laughed and said no. Kelly explained that their youngest, who had just traveled from Michigan, was staying the night. "I asked him, 'Do you want to watch Seth tonight?' she recalled. His response was immediate, 'Absolutely not.' Smiling, he told her, 'I'll just catch it when it airs.' When she jokingly pressed him, he replied, 'I watch Seth. I'm not watching you, I'm watching Seth.' When a well-known daytime personality openly discusses parenthood and finances, often joking but with an undercurrent of reflection, it becomes more than a simple soundbite. Gender expectations, family dynamics, and the small decisions that shape childhood memories are suddenly brought into focus. That's exactly what happened when Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos returned to Live. In her signature direct and witty style, Kelly acknowledged that she and Mark spent more money on their daughter Lola than on their sons, Michael and Joaquin. The admission felt effortless, humorous, relatable, and quietly revealing. Whether intentional or not, parental spending choices often highlight personality traits and life experiences that are usually hidden behind humor. This moment opened the door to a deeper look at the Consuelos family dynamic, the reasons behind those spending patterns, and what they say about modern parenting. It also sparked a broader cultural conversation about gender, family roles, and finances. Kelly's trademark blend of warmth and timing was on full display during her return to the show. As conversations about becoming grandparents naturally lead to reflections on parenting, she and Mark revisited memories of raising their three children, Michael, 28, Lola, 24, and Joaquin, 22. In the midst of that sentimental reflection, Kelly casually dropped her revelation. Compared to their sons, they had spent more on Lola, their only daughter. Delivered with her classic mix of maternal pride and mock secrecy, she joked, "I have to tell you something, but please don't tell our sons." She explained how the boys often received hand-me-downs, while special arrangements were made for Lola. "They'll never know," she laughed, "how much more money we spent
Was both
on her."
amusing and surprisingly candid, but the tone shifted dramatically later when Kelly Ripa broke down in tears on live television while sharing devastating news about her husband's rapidly declining health. In a painful and deeply emotional moment, the normally cheerful host of Live with Kelly and Mark appeared visibly shaken as she addressed the audience. Fans and viewers were stunned as the atmosphere shifted from playful banter to raw vulnerability. Mark Consuelos, beloved for his roles on All My Children and Riverdale, has long been a favorite in Hollywood. His marriage to Kelly Ripa, praised for its chemistry, strength, and mutual respect, has made them one of the entertainment world's most admired couples. After more than 2 decades together, their relationship has been viewed as a model of partnership and devotion. That's why the revelation of Mark's condition cast a heavy shadow over their typically upbeat public image. During the broadcast, Kelly spoke through trembling emotion, revealing that Mark had been facing a serious health issue that had worsened quickly. "I'm so sorry to say this," she shared, her voice shaking, "but Mark is really struggling. This has been an incredibly difficult time for our family, and I just want to thank all of you for your love and support." The honesty of the moment stunned viewers, many of whom were unprepared for such an intimate glimpse into their private pain. Fans have long felt connected to Kelly and Mark through the small glimpses they share of family life, their children, their humor, and their enduring affection. While they have always guarded their privacy, this rare openness made the situation even more heartbreaking for those who feel emotionally invested in their journey. Although the full details of Mark's condition have not been publicly disclosed, concern has grown over the speed of his decline. Social media was quickly flooded with messages of love, prayers, and encouragement. "We're all keeping you and Mark in our thoughts," one fan wrote, "sending you strength, Kelly." At the core of Kelly and Mark's relationship has always been unwavering love, mutual support, and shared resilience. Their on-air chemistry has been a joy for viewers, and their marriage has been a source of inspiration for many navigating parenthood and public life. As Kelly spoke candidly about Mark's health, it became clear that this chapter is one of the most difficult they have ever faced. Still, even through tears, Kelly's strength was evident. "Mark is the strongest person I know. We're going to fight this together, like we always do. Thank you for your kindness. We need your prayers now more than ever." As the news spread, fans rallied around the couple, sharing stories of how Kelly and Mark had touched their lives. Some even organized online support groups determined to send positivity and hope during this painful time. Their devoted fan base, built over years of authenticity, has proven to be a powerful source of comfort. Though Mark's condition remains uncertain, Kelly and Mark continue to lean on their family, their faith, and one another. Their resilience in the face of tragedy has inspired everyone following their journey. One thing remains clear. Despite the uncertainty ahead, their love story is far from over. Rooted in trust, strength, and deep affection, their bond will continue to guide them through whatever lies ahead, together.